What is up, everyone? Welcome to Fantasy Tomorrow. My name is Caleb. Today we're going to go over my top 5 least favorite players to draft this season. So let's go ahead and just get right into it. First off, Najee Harris, running back for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Harris is currently going in ADP as the 16th player overall in drafts. And in some leagues, he's getting drafted even in the first round. While Harris does seem to have a clear shot at high volume in the Steelers' offense, I'm concerned over how well Harris may be able to produce in an offense that many expect to take a step backwards, and behind an offensive line that seems to have gotten worse in the offseason. The Steelers weren't able to establish a run game last season, and I'm not convinced that only the addition of Harris will fix that problem. This causes me to be off of Harris this season. My next one is Josh Jacobs, running back for the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, Jacobs is currently going at 27 overall in drafts, or as the running back 16. While Jacobs does flash from time to time, he also tends to suffer from inconsistent performances that make him hard to predict. He also has two things working against him this season. First, the offseason addition of Kenyon Drake, who the Raiders went and paid a lot of money to in free agency. And second, the Raiders completely dismantling their stellar offensive line from a season ago. Neither of those factors work in Jacobs' favor and could cause him to be a massive disappointment. My next least favorite player is Mike Evans, wide receiver for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Evans has a current ADP of 36 overall, or as the wide receiver 10. While Evans did finish as a top 10 wide receiver last season, it's important to remember that he suffered from being incredibly inconsistent on a weekly basis when it came to receptions and yardage. That means that his points were extremely dependent on whether he got into the end zone, which he did 13 times last season. That was a career high, and it should be expected that that number will regress due to the high number of weapons in the Buccaneers' offense. Evans is primed to not deliver on his prime draft price. Now my next one is Kyle Pitts, tight end for the Atlanta Falcons. Pitts is still riding all of the hype that he had coming out of college and carried through the NFL draft. That hype has pushed his ADP up to 48 overall, or the tight end 4. While Pitts is primed to have a fantastic career, it's important to remember that rookie tight ends rarely make an impact in their first NFL season, no matter their pedigree or draft status. Drafting Kyle Pitts that highly is drafting him at his ceiling, which means that more likely than not, Kyle Pitts isn't going to live up to that value. There are too many question marks around this rookie to make him worthy of a top 50 selection. And my final one is Jamar Chase, wide receiver for the Cincinnati Bengals. Similar to Pitts, Chase is carrying a lot of hype from the draft, but it may be worth it to stop and reevaluate. Chase is currently going in ADP at 68 overall, or as the wide receiver 24, but there are many factors that could cause Chase to majorly disappoint this year. First off, he has struggled this preseason to get separation, and has struggled with drops in his opportunities. This might be due to him opting out of last season due to COVID. Second, there are some question marks surrounding Joe Burrow and his recovery from his injury that he sustained last season. And third, both T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd are proven pass catchers who have already shown to be able to produce in the Bengals offense. I think it's more valuable to wait and grab one of those two instead of reaching for Chase. Alright, so here are my top 5 least favorite players to draft this season. And as you can see by comparing their ADP to where I have them ranked, I believe you should pass on just about all of these guys in your draft. But guys, please subscribe for more league-winning fantasy advice. Drop us a like and a comment too, and interact with us, ask us questions so that we can give you more individualized and personalized fantasy advice. And go follow us on Twitter and on Facebook, where we'll answer any questions that you have over there as well. And check out our other channel, Pretty Smart Sports, where we're talking about all sorts of different sports stuff. So definitely go and check that out. But guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.